Hey, how's it going? This is RepMoCam, and this is just a little video about my YouTube setup. I had a few people asking me about what I use and why I use it, so I figured, hey, I'll do a little video on it. Okay, so let's start off with software. First and foremost, I use OBS Studio, the 64-bit version, for all my game recordings and all my live streaming. Now, there's a few reasons that I use that software. For one, it runs really smooth, it works really well. Two, it's easy to use. And the biggest reason, it's free. Now when I'm done doing my recording and I go to editing, I'm using NCH Software's Video Pad. I found it really easy to use. I haven't had any issues with it. And I think it cost me like 50 bucks. After I'm done with all my editing, it gets uploaded to YouTube at 1080, 30 frames per second. I can do 60 frames per second, but it takes forever to upload, so that's why I only do 30 frames per second. So when I start uploading to YouTube, that's usually when I'll open up my third piece of software that I use to do thumbnails, and that's Adobe Photoshop CS6. The reason I use Photoshop CS6 is because I've been using it for years, even before YouTube, and I already had it, so it works out great. Now on to the hardware. The camera that I use for most of my gaming videos and my live streaming is a Logitech C920. I believe that's what it is. It's this one, it's that one right there. I'm pointing at it. It's right freaking there. I absolutely love this camera. It looks good, it records good. I mean, well, you got this, but this camera is the way to go, especially if you're starting off on YouTube. It's perfect. I think it's down to like 50 bucks or something like that on Amazon. The only bad thing I can say about it is the built-in microphones on it. They suck. They're horrible. It sounds awful. Now moving on to other cameras. When I first started doing videos, this was actually the camera that I was using, and it's like a GoPro knockoff. I think it cost me like 80 or 100 bucks. But it's an SJ Cam SJ5000, the Wi-Fi version. It does 1080, 30 frames per second. And the thing I liked about it was it has a built-in LCD display. It has its own waterproof case. And the cool part is all the GoPro attachments work on it. Now the last camera that I have, I just got it. I haven't done any videos with it, but I picked it up to do more like, you know, I wouldn't say vlogging, but I'm gonna start doing some little, you know, comedy short type things. But this is, the camera is, what is it? The Canon Vixia HFR 700. And then after buying the camera, I'd already heard that the microphone sucks on it, so I picked up one of these Techstar SGC 598 microphones, which, for the money, it works really well. I think that was only like 25, 26 bucks. Along with that, I did get a couple of different lenses. I got a wide-angle lens and a telescopic lens. So you'll be seeing all sorts of weird videos soon using that. The reason I went with this camera, number one, the price. You can get it for 200 bucks. The video quality is really good, especially for a camera for 200 bucks. And it's a lot easier to use than a DSLR setup. Now on to microphones. What I've been using for the majority of my videos is the Blue Yeti. It's the USB version, and I got it online. It was a refurb, and I think I paid like 80 bucks for it or something like that. It's been a great microphone, and it can sound a lot better than it does like right now, because as you can tell, if you look around my room, I don't have any kind of like sound deadening material. I should get some, but at the moment I don't have any, so you can hear a slight echo. So with some sound deadening foam, this microphone would sound a lot better. Besides that microphone, I have the one that I just showed you that's on the camera that I really haven't messed around with much. I am going to screw around with like putting it on boom stands and try different stuff, and because hey, why not? It's fun. Before the Yeti, I did have a Samson Go mic, which it worked great. I used to put it like right in front of my keyboard, and it sounded good, especially for, I think it was like 30 or 40 bucks, something like that. And it sounded really good until the day where I knocked it off the desk, and it kind of took a good hit on the floor, and yeah, that was it. It died. It was horrible. Now on to the gaming gear. Headphones. I am really picky about headphones. For the longest time I ran a pair of Alienware headphones that I absolutely loved. They had this great, like, three-dimensional, like, surround sound. They sounded amazing until the right side stopped working. Then it just sounded annoying. So then I was on the search for a new pair of headphones. Number one thing I look for with headphones: comfort. Can I wear these things for 2, 3, 4 hours and not have an issue? Another thing that I look for, which is extremely hard to find, especially with gaming headphones, I do not like the pleather, that like vinyl stuff surrounding my ears. It makes my ears sweat, and I don't like to have all the noise around me blocked out. So I tried some of the bigger brands of headphones, and I didn't like a lot of them. Then I broke down, I spent the money, and I got these headphones, and these things are fucking awesome. These are the Astro A40 TRs. I didn't get them with the preamp, so it was like $100 cheaper, and I think they sound great just the way they are. They are ridiculously comfortable, and the thing that I really love about them is, you know, for me, I like that foam surround, which it has the foam surround, and I like to be able to hear what's going on around me. So they have the open back. As you can see, there's the whole back is open. A little magnetic thing. So you can change these around so, you know, you can customize the look so it's more you. But you can also, if you don't like the foam surrounds, you can get those pleather ones. They just pop off. It's all magnetic. Just stuff sticks to them and whatever. So, I mean, you can customize them, change them however you like. You can put the microphone, you know, there's a microphone insert there. Well, there's also one over there. So if you like it on the right hand side, you can put it on the right hand side. If you like it on the left hand side, you put it on the left hand side. And oh, look at that, because these are changeable, I can put this one with the hole over there as I hit the microphone. Over there. They're not wireless. I just unplugged the cord, so that's why there's no cord there. See, cord. Plug in. There. Done. So I definitely recommend those to anyone and everyone. Now on to keyboards. If I'm recording a video, I can't use a mechanical keyboard because it makes too much damn noise. So what I usually use is, well, it's my Alienware keyboard. My stock came with my computer Alienware keyboard. It works surprisingly well. I'm like really happy with it. I didn't think it would work as well as it does for, you know, being a free keyboard. I thought it would be junk. And that's not the case. It actually feels pretty damn good. If I'm not recording, yes, I prefer a mechanical keyboard. But I'm not one of those guys that'll spend $100 on a mechanical keyboard. It just seems like a lot of money for a keyboard. So I use one of these. It's a Red Dragon Kumara. I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks. And it works awesome. Now on to mice. Now I know I said I wouldn't spend $100 on a keyboard because it just doesn't seem worth it. I'm the complete opposite when it comes to mice. What I currently use and have been using for many years is the Mad Catz Rat series of mice. The one I use the most is my MMO7, but I also have a Rat 7 that, well, you can definitely tell that I've used this a lot. It has a ton of wear. Now this mouse, I think it maxes out at like 6200 DPI, if I remember right. It might say, what does it say? Oh, 6400 DPI. But that is like beyond enough for me. The reason there's a few reasons I really like this mouse. It has like different modes. I can like lock like my buttons and stuff like that. Like that's a button, well, obviously that's a button. But that's locked, that's unlocked. You can do it with both. Oh shit, I'm just opening stuff. Oh no, oh, what did I do? Okay, stop doing that. But as the side scroll, you know, the forward back scroll, there is a button and the scroll wheel. There's my DPI button. It's got buttons on the sides. I have one button there, 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 one button way over here. So there's plenty of freaking buttons. But the thing I love with this mouse is that right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. That right there is a joystick. So what I do is I set my mouse up so I can use that to strafe. And it works awesome. The other reason I like these mice They're fully adjustable. You can take panels off. I have tons of parts, tons of shit that comes with it. There's also like, it's got the little tool in the back here, so you can make all your adjustments, do all your shit. The frame of the mouse is aluminum, as you can see, all aluminum, anodized aluminum. And this is a whole weight set, which I think it comes with like 5 different weights. Yeah, but I love how adjustable it is, and I can set them up so it's perfect for my hand. I love the way they feel. It's just, they're awesome. MMO7, Rat7. For my Gear VR, I do have a Bluetooth controller, and it's the SteelSeries Stratus XL, I think is what they call it. It works flawlessly. It's easy to hook up. I've had no issues with it. There it is. So that was it for part 1 of my YouTube/gaming setup. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.